What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the Ninja Turtles event pass, all the information that we know about it so far, what potential rewards you're going to be able to unlock from it, and everything else. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A reminder, I am giving away operator bundles. If you want a chance to win one for yourself, all you got to do is comment down below your Activision ID and which operator bundle you want, and if you win, I'll add you and gift you that bundle. Anyway, so this week we got a new content update scheduled. I did talk about it yesterday, so Valentine's Day update, new playlists, new modes, things like that are going to be coming in. Well, next week we have another massive update that's going to be the Season 2 Reloaded update. And the biggest thing about the update is the crossover. We've been talking about this nonstop over the last couple of days, so you guys should already know about it. But so just to give you a refresher on the Ninja Turtles events so far, for those of you guys who may have missed those videos, but here's what COD Warfare posted. He said, here's everything we know about the TMNT and Call of Duty crossover. So there's a total of 5 different DLC weapons: the katana, the bow staff, the sais, the nunchucks, as well as the skateboard. There's also going to be 4 different operator skins, one for each member. So Leo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. Then we have an event and game mode. So some sort of an event / mode similar to what we've been getting already with earnable rewards. He's more than likely probably talking about the event pass with Squid Game. And then they also mentioned there is a new map. So grind is a part of the Ninja Turtles due to the theme. And then the teasers that Call of Duty gave us, which we talked about already. We're from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. That it looks like there's some sort of a streamer event that's also tied to this. So he mentions some sort of streamer event again with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed tournament running at some point in March. Probably ties into the release of Season 2 Reloaded as well as the marketing. If you guys remember, some YouTubers and streamers were invited early to some like big showcasing for Squid Game. There may be something similar along those lines. I myself have not been invited, so I don't know anything about that, if it did happen or not, so I can't really give you information on that. But what I can say is that if it did happen, it's probably going to be revealed later on this week, right around the time of the blog post dropping. Anyways, that's the gist of everything, but the most important thing out of this, one thing many of you guys have asked me to do, is to cover the event pass. So as you guys know, when they do major crossovers now in Black Ops 6, which started last season, they will now do something called an event pass. And from what we know, they say these for the later half of the season. It will always involve a massive crossover. Not only will we get an event, a limited time mode, but this event pass will also be available for sale. So it's like another sort of way that Call of Duty is trying to make money, and it's a new route that they've taken. So right now, with all of the major leaks and the information we have with Ninja Turtles, it's safe to assume that we are going to be receiving a new event pass for this crossover. We did get Terminator. It was like a minor event compared to what is scheduled for Ninja Turtles. And the thing is, this event pass is another way for Call of Duty to basically make money. So they're charging you 1,100 COD points. That's basically the same exact price as the Battle Pass, and the Battle Pass usually obviously has a lot more content, gives you COD points and your money back basically. So it's always a better deal to get the Battle Pass over this, but that's the price of it. Now, unfortunately, we don't know how successful the event pass for Squid Game was. Typically, Call of Duty will gauge these types of things and see how much sales they generated, and if they did, it's something they're going to continue on. With Black Cell, it became one of the most selling things on Steam when they dropped it, and even this season, I think it was number 3 most sold on Steam when it did go live. So that sort of encourages them to keep pushing out these types of paid for content. So we can't necessarily track that and tell exactly how much they sold, but it seems like it's something that they're going to continue doing going forward. But that's what you need to know. So there's a paywall behind it. Now, the good news is there's also a free track available, so you don't necessarily need to pay any form of COD points to get some free rewards. And what Squid Games did was actually pretty good because they included 2 free operator skins, and so the rewards weren't as lame as some of the other event rewards that we have. And if you guys have noticed so far with the events, the Terminator one, the Shadowhunt event that's coming in, those rewards really aren't that good. And at least the Squid Game event gave us 2 different operator skins. So if TMNT is going to be anything like that, we can at least expect some good rewards. So let's go ahead, break down the rewards that we know of so far. Now, there is some bad news. The first thing is, as we've talked about earlier in the video, there are 5 different TMNT DLC weapons. And usually DLC weapons Throughout the lifecycle, Black Ops 6 have been unlocked through events, and you get 10 premium free slots from what we saw with Squid Games. So it's looking like right now, 5 of those slots might be dedicated just to DLC weapons. I honestly think that would be absolutely crazy. Hopefully there's more slots, so instead of 10 like Squid Game had, maybe we'll get 15, maybe we'll get 20. The event seems like it's going to be a little bit longer since they're doing it towards the start of Reloaded rather than after Reloaded like the Squid Game crossover ended up doing. So there's hope for that. Now, in terms of the other rewards that are going to be coming in, I'm expecting we get some operator skins with this event as well, because every quote-unquote free operator skin that has released so far this season has been exclusive in some way. For example, the Shadow Hunt event, to get that Bayan operator skin, you need Black Cell. And then the other free operator bundles that we had were exclusive to PlayStation. So it's a little bit overdue for them to give us some free rewards available for actually everyone. And some of the operators could include, for example, knockoff operator variants for Casey Jones. Maybe the Bailey operator skin could get an April O'Neil skin variant, something along those lines. If you guys notice with Squid Games, they basically took existing operator skins and just reskinned them and gave those out for free. And then all new brand new operators were sold in the store. So that's something that they can do. Could we potentially be seeing the return of Shredder? I went ahead and got this concept art created here just to showcase what type of potential rewards and what it would look like. So maybe if Shredder returns as well, he can also be a potential operator skin you'll be able to unlock through this. And then there's going to be the other things like weapon stickers, decals, double XP tokens, the typical standard stuff that they use as filler content to add throughout the event. Now, in terms of the premium rewards of the battle pass, what I'm expecting them to do is the same thing they did with Squid Game. So they're going to pick one operator bundle that they already created. Usually the operator bundle will cost you 2,400 COD points. In the case of Squid Game, they use the frontman operator, and then what they do is bring in all the content in that bundle and then just spread it out and then have you unlock them with the XP goals. So for example, he had a couple of weapon blueprints, he had a sticker, he had a finishing move, he had an emo, a gun screen. Typically stuff like that will be available in the store. They just brought it into the event pass. So my guess is that maybe they'll pick one of the TMNT operators. In the case of this example that I'm showing you here, we picked Donatello, and he will be available maybe with his own bow staff weapon blueprint for the new DLC weapon. He's gonna have a couple of weapon blueprints for maybe like an AR and SMG. He's gonna have along the lines of maybe a gun screen, a charm. He's probably gonna get an emo and a finishing move as well that's gonna go along with the bundle, and then they're gonna spread it out and then try to charge you for it. Now, speaking of bundles that are going to be releasing alongside this, there is obviously going to also be a store update at the same time. Now, I am praying that Call of Duty does not go the money hungry route and separate the Ninja Turtles into their own different bundles. That would make 4 different operator bundles that they would probably charge you 24 to 2,800 COD points for each one. And obviously that's something that they could potentially end up doing, and I'm really hoping that they don't do. Maybe include all of them in one massive bundle to have all 4 operators being added with their weapon blueprints and all that to make like a one big massive bundle, and that way it's cheaper than getting each of them for 24 to 2,800 COD points each. And then on top of the Ninja Turtles, as I mentioned earlier, there's the potential that we get Shredder. There's also Master Splinter. Maybe they could turn him into some sort of an operator skin. I mean, we've gotten animal skins, we got a shark skin, so it's very possible that they can include Master Splinter as a part of this collaboration. There's just so much possibilities. And you got to remember that if you think that's too many operators, Squid Game actually had a total of 9 different new operators for the event. So the 2 free ones, the front man, you had the 2 VIP characters, you had 3 different armed guards, and then you also had the Young Hee Tracer pack. So that's 9 different skins that they added. So it's not a stretch for them to add 4 Ninja Turtles, maybe Shredder, Master Splinter, and then April O'Neil and Casey Jones. That brings the total to 8. But anyways, that is all that I got for you guys here in this video. The blog post will come out shortly and we'll get more information on that. But based on the rewards and the intel that we know so far, is this a crossover you guys are excited for, and is this something that you're going to be grinding out? But that's all they got for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been your boy Trizzo, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.